Good evening and welcome to Bath High School. It is tournament time now on WSN. This is a sectional final matchup between a pair of Western Buckeye League teams. Tonight, the St. Mary's Rough Riders are in town to play the Bath Wildcats. Our pregame tonight is brought to you by State Bank. For all your banking and financial service needs, visit yourstatebank.com, a member FDIC and equal housing lender. Mark Shine, Dar Evergall here. Dar, these two teams played back in the regular season, back in early January, mid-January. Bath won that game by 20, but we're 6 weeks past that.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, like I said, they won by 20, but you can't count anything when you come to tournament time. Anybody can be hot one night, and that's all it takes. And that's what we're counting on for St. Mary's tonight. Make this a really good game.
St. Mary's comes in at 5-17. They finished the Western Buckeye League season at 2-7. Keys to the game for them?
Well, for St. Mary's, the one thing is they got to rebound against this Bath team. Bath's been playing really well. They've won like 6 out of the last 7 games. They've been rebounding really well. So you got to rebound against these guys, get any opportunities that you can. The second thing you got to do is contain their inside-outside game, and that's not an easy thing to do when you got Logan Markley on the inside for Bath and Jackson Foster on the outside. Because Foster will open it up on the outside, they'll start feeding Markley on the inside. So you got to contain those two guys. And the last thing is score and transition. You know, get your rebounds, get down the field, down to the court, and score.
The St. Mary's Rough Riders will start. Caden Geiger, he's number 2, 6'3" sophomore, averaging 3.5 points per game. 11 is Ryan Monfort, 6' junior, averaging 4 points a game. Alex Haney, 6'2" senior, there's number 13. He averages 14.4 a game and 4.5 rebounds. Number 23, Brendan Steiger. There's a 6'3" senior, averaging 9.5 points per game and 3.6 rebounds. The final starter is number 24, Parker Beam, 6'2" sophomore at 2.8 points per game. You mentioned Dre White's team a little bit, Dar. They're 13-9, 4-5 in the Western Buckeye League. He's the game for the Wildcats tonight.
Well, the Wildcats have to get off to a fast start. They got to put the St. Mary's team away and do it in a hurry. You know, don't let them hang around because they can be a dangerous team if you let them hang around. So you want to get off to a fast start, build that lead quickly. The second thing you want to do, if you're the Bath Wildcats, is hit threes. Now, I just had Bath and Allen East, and they came out on fire in that game. They could not miss a three, and that just wasn't Foster. That was Daniel Cole. That was anybody that wanted to shoot a three that night. So they got to do the same thing because in the second half of that game, it became a Logan Markley game then. Because now you got to move everybody out on the outside, the guard out there, and Logan Markley became instrumental on the inside. And the last thing is press. And they put a little press on Allen East too, you know, in that game. And that was enough to just disrupt Allen East's offense completely. So they can do the same thing again here tonight against St. Mary's.
Bath will start number 2, Logan Markley. He is a 6'4" junior, averaging nearly 17 points a game and 5.1 rebounds. Daniel Cole, 6'1" sophomore, averaging 6.1. 13 is Jackson Foster, 6'3" senior, averaging 13.5 points per game and 4.1 rebounds. 14 is Zach Welch. He's a 6' junior, averaging just about 3 points a game. And number 21 is 6'5" senior, Jaden Ryan. He averages 5.1 points per game and 5 rebounds. Our pregame tonight has been brought to you by the State Bank. For all your banking and financial service needs, visit yourstatebank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. It is St. Mary's, it is Bath, it is tournament time. Coming up right after this, watching high school basketball, WOSN. We're back at Bath High School. Starting lineups taking place at this moment. There's already been introduced. Bath Wildcats being introduced at this particular time. Our scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Lima, Wapak, Delphus, and St. Mary's. Call Lee's for all your catering needs. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, where home style happens here. Mark Shine, Dar Evergall here at Bath High School. Our officiating crew this evening: Denny Morris, Drake Furry, and Colby Baker. Just had the last of the Wildcats being introduced. St. Mary's and Jordan Blackburn's team comes in at 5-17. They were 2-7 in the Western Buckeye League. The White's team 13-9, 4-5 in the Western Buckeye League team. These teams played on January 14th, and Bath won that game 62-40. The winner moves on next Tuesday night. That will be in Findlay High School, and they will be playing the winner of the Elida Van Wert game. That will be a 6 p.m. game, and that will be televised next week on WSN. Plan is to do both of those games from Findlay next weekend. Heading center jump circle, Dar. In the middle, Jaden Ryan. He will match up with Alex Haney at jump center.
And Jaden Ryan, one of those guys that's really Bath looks forward to get the rebounds on the inside for him along with Markley.
Foster for 3. rattles around and spins out, and the rebound will come into the hands of Steiger. And Brennan will advance the basketball.
Bath getting off to that three-point shot right away.
Geiger, this is number 11, Monfort to the winger, goes to Steiger. Back cut, Steiger's posted up inside. Kick move out. Penetration dribble, left-hand shot is left short off of Geiger's arms. And Markley will push the other way. Welch down to the corner goes, and he stepped out of bounds on the sidelines to Daniel Cole.
That'll be Bath's first turnover of the game. Averaging just about under 11 turnovers a game. Something they really got to wrap up here tonight, keep the ball away from St. Mary's.
Steiger to the wing, it goes to Haney. Markley has him. Wing pass. Steiger, top of the circle. Steiger. Pass switches out front. Bounce pass goes inside. Bucket Boone kick out. Ball is up in the hands of Monfort, and St. Mary's being patient with this particular possession.
And some good half-court offense is what they really need to do, too, because, you know, they want to get the best opportunities they can, take advantage of every shot opportunity they've got.
Haney, penetration dribble off last no. Rebound into the hands of Cole. There's Welch pushing it the other way. Pass inside Ryan. Skip pass out Welch. Jackson Foster, senior wing player. Markley, the leading scorer on the basketball team. Welch heads to the rim. Pull up jumper. Nope. Tipped around into the hands of Geiger. We played 2 minutes. Nothing on the board yet.
And neither team been able to find the bottom of the net. Just tried to work it on the inside. St. Mary's doing a nice job of getting in there. They just haven't been able to finish.
Top of the circle pass Monfort. And back switches again as Brennan Steiger is up with the basketball. Markley pops out on the screen. Cole picks him up.
Good defense.
Baffin is playing a very solid man. Back in the white uniforms tonight. St. Mary's in the blue. To the wing passer goes Geiger. Pick up off the screen. It's a pass inside. Beam. Jump shot up. Nope. And rebound to Welch. He's going to throw it ahead to Jackson Foster. Foster kick out pass. Three ball in the corner. Splash. Logan Markley has his 16th made three-point field goal of the season.
Yeah, 34% three-point shooter. And this, I said in the pregame, this is a Bath team that can really hit the threes. And if they get hot out there, you're going to have problems. You're going to have to get out there on them.
Bath student section turned out tonight. Haney against Welch. There's a pass inside Haney. And Cole got a hand on that one. Cole will push the basketball. Markley again. Cole in the corner. And rattles that one. Bass had 2 threes go in and out on him. St. Mary's will rebound and push the other way. Skip pass into the hands of Geiger.
I'll tell you, Mark, St. Mary's has had some opportunities under there. They just cannot seem to buy a bucket.
Geiger comes off the screen. Haney, top of the circle. Open post offense. Screen rolls and back cuts. Monfort tried to get to the rim and could not. And Markley picks up Haney.
He's such an intense player, isn't he, boy? You can see it in his eyes.
Skip pass in the corner to Geiger. Coach Blackburn just called the set. Monfort's going to get a 3 look. He made it. Ryan Monfort has 23 of those on the season. We're tied at 3. Jackson Foster skip pass. Cole gets another 3 look. That one's short. Rebound Ryan, and Ryan scores his first basket. Jake Ryan with 2. Jake Ryan has made tremendous progress this year,
he certainly has. And I tell you, he's one of those players, unsung heroes for this Bath team. A guy that just works his butt off out there all the time he's out there, averaging about 5 points a game. He's also averaging 5 rebounds, and that's his forte right there.
Defend, rebound, pick up loose change like he did just a moment ago and score. Headed to the rim. No, Montford's going to get another three. Look, back-to-back threes. Ryan Montford puts his team up one. And Huston to knock that one out of bounds. Brendan Steiger, the 6'3 senior, into the first sub in the game is Dagan Hawkins for Bath. He was number 1, 5'10 junior. That was just 5 a game.
In the game, the Wildcats number 1, Dagan Hawkins.
Ryan Montford already has 6 points, averaging just 4 points a game.
Jackson Foster out front with Haney guarding him. To the corner goes Hawkins, ball fakes. Here's Ryan in the lane. And back out to Foster. Jackson pulls the trigger on a three. That's short. Rebound, Hawkins in the corner. 17-footer for him. Somebody got a hand on that, but Foster's there for the rebound, and we have our first foul of the basketball game. That will go against Jackson Foster, who shoved off to get the rebound with 2:30 to go in our opening quarter. Wild pass is going to go out of bounds. Our sponsor for the Western Buckeye League is Superior Credit Union. Home of the Spirit Checking Account, official sponsor of the Western Buckeye League. WBL schools here this evening.
First turnover for St. Mary's, averaging just under 14 turnovers a game.
Foster. Hawkins in the corner. And Markley. Skip pass. Welch is going to get a three look. That's short. Rebound Ryan again. Hawkins gets a three this time. That one's going to bounce around. Ryan battles for the rebound. He will be called going through the back of Brendan Steiger. And Ryan's first foul.
So obviously the game plan for Bath is fire up threes, pull St. Mary's out of there like they did against Allen East, and then try to work it on the inside in the second half. But right now they're just not hitting those three-point shots.
Steiger gets trapped, throws the ball to Montford. Back out to Brendan Steiger on the top of the circle. Montford's got all the points for St. Mary's, comes off the screen. Here's a pass inside.
Oh, nice pass.
Good finish opportunity inside for Parker Beam. He's fouled on the miss. And he will go against Jackson Foster picks up his second foul. That's a bit of a concern for the Wildcats. The senior average is 13.5 points per game. So bounces off the back of the rim. Into the game comes Everett Benjamin. He wears number 22 for Bath, 6'2 senior. Second free throw opportunity. That one rolls around and falls in. That is a three a game. He's got a point now. His team leads by 2. Markley inbound pass against pressure. Well, Benjamin, Markley. Skip pass. Hawkins is going to get a three look. That is short. And the rebound comes to Steiger.
Wildcats just 1 for 8 so far from three-point range.
Andy, leading scorer for St. Mary's on the season. Here's a skip pass around. Steiger into the lane. Guarded by Markley. A little run in the lane. And Steiger's got a basket. It's 9.5 points per game. This team's up by 4. Here's Markley. Logan to the rim and rolls one in. Markley finishes.
I'll tell you, Mark, I've never seen somebody that finishes as well as Markley does when he gets anywhere near that basket.
5 for Logan. Averages 17 a game. Under a minute to go in a very rapidly played opening quarter. Steiger on the wing. Haney on top. Hawkins poked the ball loose and can't. That ball's tipped. Ends up on the side with Steiger, and he stepped on the sideline under pressure. Baffley gets the basketball back. Trailing by 2 with 21 seconds to go in the quarter. Daniel Cole will bring into the game. So will Jackson Foster as he goes right to a little offense into the game on this last possession of the quarter. And first sub for St. Mary's will be number 21, Aiden Minerding, 6'4" junior. And also entering will be number 5, that's Casey Gross, he's a 5'9", a junior. Foster at midcourt. Just kept him traveling, yeah. There's Foster in the ankle doing that.
Yeah,
Foster to the rim, no, Welch in the corner. Markley, Logan into the lane. That ball stripped loose, but Logan draws contact from St. Mary's. This will be the first Rough Rider foul.
Yeah, Jackson Foster definitely limping out there. He's going to be coming out.
Foul goes to Parker Beam will get the first foul. Disrupting the play with 5.7 to go. Welch to inbound. Hawkins slips a defender and rolls a shot over the rim and scores. Dagan has a basket. And that will bring our opening 8 minutes to an end. It's a good one. These are tied at 9. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN. We're back at Bath High School. Tonight's game is presented by Superior Credit Union, home and Spirit checking account, an official sponsor of the Western Buckeye League. We're tied at 9. Darn, you made an observation about Jackson Foster.
Yeah, he's definitely in pain. You can see it in his face down there. He's trying to walk it off right now, but you know, he wanted to sit down, and they told him he couldn't sit down because it'll really be bad if he does. So
he has a couple of fouls. We'll see if coach chooses to leave him in. He come in to play offense in the last possession. That's when he rolled that ankle, stumbled in some particular way. Ryan Montford has 6 for St. Mary's in a pair of 3-point field goals. Logan Markley has 5 for the Wildcats. It will be St. Mary's basketball to start the quarter. Jackson Foster to start the quarter on the bench.
yeah, might really need him in there.
Minerding tried to go backdoor against Markley, and Markley had him covered up. Got the basketball back, however. Now he's working on Hawkins. Into the lane he goes. Minerding spins into the lane. And the leading scorer on the season for St. Mary's has his first basket. Alex averages 14 points a game. Here's Markley right to the rim. Right-handed finish. Logan Markley in a hurry. He's got 7.
He is such a smooth player. When he knows exactly where the basket is at all times.
Benzman was matched up out front. Cole has matched up. Now Markley's got a man inside in the tough form of Ream, and his pass goes out of bounds off the bottom of the backboard. Tied at 11, 50 seconds in the quarter number 2. Markley will be the inbounder.
That turnover is all on Markley too, because he was all over him. There was no place for him to throw that ball.
There's Markley leading a 3-on-2. Hawkins top of the circle. Cole, Benzman. Markley looking to make a move, takes that left-handed move to the goal, gets cut off. And Welch has to bail him out. Benzman inside. Hawkins. Hawkins rolls one up. It's a bit hard. And a long way for the rebound with Alex Haney. Dagan working inside. Haney gets a look and cut off. That defense has been really good here in the opening half.
Sure has.
Pass inside. There goes Benson with a steal. He's going to lead the break. To Zach Welch. Passes inside.
Nice job.
Great pass. He found Daniel Cole inside. Would you know that perhaps Zach Welch was a quarterback on the football team?
Absolutely.
Great eyes.
Man, good vision. Saw him underneath there. Despite the fact that St. Mary's coaches are yelling and screaming down there because they're trying to get them to cover up these guys who are getting open for Bath. But boy, that was just a perfect pass underneath.
Foul went to Casey Gross. And the first free throw by Cole is short. Back into the game will come Geiger and Montford. Daniel Cole shoots 65% from the free throw line, averages 6.1 a game, and that average has gone up a lot in the last half of the season. And that one he will bank, rank in, and his team will be up 1. Here's a pass in transition, and Haney will finish with the left hand.
That's his second basket.
And length pass court, and Benjamin scores. Both teams take an opportunity for the punt, not getting back, and that goes back up one and goes to the press. Pass to the middle of the court. Off to the wing it goes. This is going to be pulling the trigger, and that one will splash in. Give that one to Caden Geiger. He's made 14 of those on the season now, puts his team up to Markley. 15-footer from Logan. And the pace of the game has definitely picked up in this quarter for the first 2.5 minutes.
There's that press for Bath again, because it's just enough of a nuisance press to let them know that they're there.
We're tied at 16 as Dagan Hawkins will get his first foul. And the first foul of the quarter. He has a foul in the quarter now. Parker Bean back into the game. And also coming in will be Jaden Ryan again. And St. Mary's a little confused who the sub was going in. Ryan looks like this Bruce will lead. Alex Haney, Logan Markley matched up out front. Agnew comes off the screen. Haney again. St. Mary's will reset.
A little bit more half-court offense here for the Rough Riders.
Not trying to switch everything. Pass goes to the wing to Caden Geiger. Here's the slip screen inside, and Haney tried to shoot the basketball before he corralled it. That was going to be a nice play.
Yeah, it certainly would have been. That's 5 unofficial turnovers now for the Rough Riders. Just 1 for Bath so far.
Tied at 16. Markley has caught the ball in the middle. It's 3-on-2 the other way. Bensman tries to get inside. Welch is going to get another 3 look, and that one rattles around. There's Ryan for the rebound. He's going to get an and 1 opportunity. Big Ryan. Geiger will pick up his first foul. Scoreboard today is brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Lima, Wapak, Jefferson, St. Mary's. Call Lee's for all your catering needs. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, where home style happens here. Jade Ryan has 5 in the game. That's his average. We're going to get a timeout. Back in a moment. We're watching high school tournament basketball on WOSN. Back at Bath High School, you can stream the WSN channel anytime, anywhere for $8 per month. Download from your Apple TV or sign up at app.wsn.tv. St. Mary's with our first timeout, 4:27 to go in the quarter, and they trail by 3.
Well, the pace of this game has picked up a lot more than I thought it was going to. It started out kind of, half-court offense, a lot of threes thrown up by Bath, but since then it's been up and down. But again, the guy that really impresses me out there a lot of times is Jaden Ryan. I mean, he's always around the basket, always be able to get the rebounds.
Jaden Ryan had 6 when these two teams played back in January. He's got 5 already today.
And he's going to be very important in this game if Jackson Foster is going to be limited with that ankle of his.
Jackson's on the bench right now, and he's tapping his left leg. He's trying to restore the circulation to it. So see what happens with him. There's a pass inbounds. They finally get it inbound. Brennan Stager. Ryan's out guarding him. 6'5" post player out playing defense on the floor. To the wing it goes to Monfort. His 2 threes key in the first quarter, and he goes right to the rim and scores. Ryan Monfort's doubled up his average now with 8 already. Bensman got pushed. Foul goes to Caden Geiger. It was Caden's 2nd foul of the game. Along with a 3-point field goal he has made in this quarter. 13th foul of the quarter. Welch looking, and finally has to throw away in the backcourt to Markley, and he will be slapped on the inbounds pass by Parker Beam, and Parker now has 2 fouls. And darts the 4th of the quarter, so Wildcats can be shooting free throws for nearly 4 minutes here.
Which would be a plus for the Wildcats too, because they are a pretty decent free throw shooting team, 71% as a team.
Backcourt it goes to Zach Welch. Bensman on the wing, looked at Ryan inside, it was defended well. This is Markley. And Welch comes off a screen. Daniel Cole comes off the screen. Into the lane goes Daniel. There's Markley to the low post. Bounce pass to Ryan. That was really well done. Logan Markley with a great pass. Jaden Ryan's got 7 now. Saw the double team coming dark, just pitched it across court. Really well done by Logan Markley.
Shows the value of that young man to this Bath Wildcat team. He can do it all.
Lead goes back to 3. Steger heads baseline where he gets cut off by 2 Wildcats.
We got quite a battle going underneath there between Ryan and Zager. And Zager as well. A lot of pushing and physical basketball.
Haney. Markley's got him. Beam throws it around to Monfort. 2 big threes for him and a drive to the goal just a moment ago. Haney. Under 3 to go, opening half. Beam on top. Offensive set by St. Mary's. Good save right there, too. There's a 3 that's going to go up, and Monfort nailed another one.
My goodness.
11 in the opening half. 3 3-point field goals. He's made 25 of them now on the season. And we're tied at 21.
And unofficially, they're 4 for 4 from 3-point range.
Here's Ryan in the low post. Welch. Logan Markley has to give it up to Bensman. And the Welch in the corner. Markley again as we approach 2 minutes to go. Here's Markley in the low post. Doubled up again. Now tripled up. Spins into the lane and just muscles up. Good defense by St. Mary's and it's tapped out to Holman. To Monfort, excuse me. There's a 3. Nope. Ball fake. And he got Daniel Cole up in the air, and Daniel will get his first foul. The Wildcats second of the quarter.
That will be called on the floor, so there won't be any shooting.
Hawkins will re-enter, as will Aiden Minerding. These teams played 7 in the opening half. St. Mary's trying to take a lead here before the break. Markley tips it loose. Hayden has to go track it down. Minerding was just checked in, trying to get away from Hawkins. There's another 3. That one bounces around, and Markley rebounds.
This has been a physical game from start to up until now, and boy, they really are battling out there.
So 3 goes out in the corner. Markley rebounds that one, passes off Hawkins. Nope. Ryan battles, Markley battles. Minerding has it ripped away from him, and we're going to get a held ball first. Like the arrow will favor Bath as Ryan Monfort re-enters the game. He's got 11 of the 21 St. Mary's points right now. Welch to inbound. And finally gets it out to Hawkins. And Zach Welch. Hawkins going to play screen and roll with Markley. Bensman gets a 3 look and drills it. And Rick Bensman has a 3-point field goal and 7 of those made on the season. Put his team up 3.
And the first one they had in quite a while, though, Mark.
It is. Wildcats up 3 as we approach the end of the half. Steger comes off the screen. Markley's there. Into the corner went to Beam. And they reset. Rough Riders looking for last shot of the first half. Monfort has it tipped out of bounds, or no, he threw it out of bounds. Under good defensive pressure, Foster's going to check back in at the end of the quarter, Dar.
I think they want to get him back in there, get some offense back in there for this last shot. Plus, you don't want him sitting on the bench too long, especially if he's got a bum ankle somehow, and it'll start to stiffen up on him. So get him back in there, get a little work on it before the half.
Riders sub 2 as they bring in Casey Gross to defend. He goes right to Welch. Markley's going to rebound with Parker Beam in his face. To Welch in the backcourt. Trap coming. Foster comes off a screen. Hawkins on the wing. And now tries to go baseline. Foster gets a 3 look. And that's why Coach put him back in the game. 45 made three-point field goals in the season for Jackson Foster. Pull-up 3 goes off the backboard, and the Wildcats will take a 6-point lead at halftime. You're watching high school tournament basketball at WOSN. Back at Bath High School, it's halftime. Bath Wildcats with a 27-21 lead over the St. Mary's Rough Riders. Our everybody but keeping some stat numbers. What jumps up off the page at you?
Well, St. Mary's not shooting bad. They're hitting 50% of their shots. Unfortunately, they're just not getting enough shots. They only got 16 shots in that first half. They did hit 4 out of 6 from three-point range. And that's really what's kept them in this game so far. They have turned the ball over 6 times. They have 6 rebounds. On the flip side, Bath has gotten 26 opportunities from the floor, but they're only 3 for 12 from three-point range, which, they started out, in their last game, they shot lights out on three-point. They have a little bit of a struggle this time around, but they've also got 10 rebounds, so they're controlling the boards, and they've only turned the ball over 1 time. So they're doing a good job of hanging on to the ball, but they've got to start getting that inside-outside game going a little bit better. They haven't been able to hit the three-point shots, and that's really not opened up the middle a lot for them. But Jaden Ryden is just doing an outstanding job for him.
Our halftime night is brought to you by State Bank. For all your banking and financial service needs, you can visit statebank.com. Remember, FDIC an equal housing lender. The RIC St. Mary's has quarter scores of 9 and 12. The led in scoring by Ryan Monson, who made 11 points, including 3 three-point field goals in the opening half.
Yeah, he certainly has. And, on the flip side, you're looking at Bath. Again, Markley leads them on scoring, which is not unusual. The young man has 9 points, but, I look for them really. They needed Foster back in there. And it was obvious, once Foster went out, that really Markley took a lot of it on his shoulders at that point. Now Foster's back in there. He doesn't look like he's limping a whole lot either. So maybe he'll be, fine for the second half. But if he can get hot from the outside, boy, that really opens up Bath's middle.
Bath had quarter scores of 9 and 18. They are led in scoring by Logan Markley with 9. Jaden Ryan has 7. Jackson Foster hit a big 3 right at the end of the half. Our halftime today has been brought to you by the State Bank. For all your banking and financial service needs, you can visit statebank.com. Remember, FDIC, an equal housing lender. Third quarter's coming up next. You're watching high school tournament basketball. WOSN. Third quarter action about to take place from Bath High School. Tonight's game is presented by Superior Credit Union, home of the Spirit checking account, and official sponsor of the Western Buckeye League. First thing I noticed, Dars, they come back out on the court as Jackson Foster's in the starting lineup. That's a good sign for your Bath Wildcats.
Oh, absolutely is a good sign for them because they've got to have him out there on the court. I mean, there's no doubt that the offense runs pretty much through Logan Markley most of the time, but it's fed a lot of it by the play of Jackson Foster out there to take that pressure off of Markley. And if he's not out there, boy, that's a lot of work that Markley has to do.
And I know, here's how you can tell that it's not March yet. Past Bath basketball coach Doug Davis is in the crowd. He does not have a golf club in his hand. If it was March 1,
he'd be gone.
Yeah, that's correct. A great job Doug did in his years here at Bath High School. All right, to the sidelines, it'll be St. Mary's basketball to start the quarter number 3. St. Mary's, let's see how the momentum goes. Bath made a big shot at the end of the half. Let's see if St. Mary's gets some momentum back. It's Monford coming off a screen, back cut to Beam in the rain, and he rolls in the first basket. St. Mary's scores first in quarter number 3. Good look for him. There's Welch. And he hands off to Jackson Foster. Welch goes baseline and looks and has to throw it back out front to Markley. Logan with that left-handed strong move to the goal. Kick out. Cole gets a 3 look. Nope. Rebound into the hands of Tiger.
Yeah, that's another guy they've got to get hot out there is Daniel Cole because he's the other three-point shooter out there, and if he's not hitting them, that's another pressure on Foster to do it.
Monford looking for somebody to throw it to, and Finally bounces it off the leg of Jackson Foster. Good pressure from Jackson.
Both teams have been playing very good defense. I mean, hands are everywhere, breaking up the passing lanes. They're trying to work the ball on the inside, and there's just nothing there.
There's Haney, pull-up jumper for him, bounces out. Long rebound, he goes and gets it himself and goes right to the rim and missed a shot. Ryan rebounds. Jackson Foster will push it. To the corner goes to Welch. Zach Welch. Right in front of Coach Dre White. Logan Markley will spin in the lane. Logan goes right to the rim and finishes with a right hand. He's got an and-one opportunity. 11 for Logan Markley. And the foul will go to, let's see if they put that up on the board. That's the third foul on Parker Beam. He becomes the first player where fouls can be a concern. Logan Markley makes 72% from the free throw line. And short, rebound comes to Beam. 6-point lead, Wildcats, minute and a half into quarter three. They're trying to get to the rim and cannot.
Now, both teams doing a great job of shutting down the paint, not letting anybody in there.
There's a lot inside. Beam goes up. I think Ryan got a hand on that. It looked like anyway. Cole's going to push it the other way. Here's Welch. Cole. And Markley again. And they reset. Markley spins in the lane. Foster's going to get a three look, and Jackson's free throw three doesn't go. Ryan tips. Nope. Rebound, however, comes to Brendan Stager. Brendan's had a nice job on the boards today. He goes right to the rim. Has to kick it out to Haney. He gets a three look. Short, and rebound Foster.
Both teams cold here starting out this third quarter.
Ryan inside. Welch again. Zach spins into the lane and throws it to Markley. Good defense that time by Monfort. Markley just bulls his way inside and gets called for an offensive foul as he lowered his shoulder and pushed off Logan's first foul.
You can see the shocked look on his face, too, because he thought it was the other way around. But
Everett Benjamin will enter the basketball game from Jaden Ryan. Benjamin had 5 big points back in quarter number 2, but Jaden Ryan has 7 in the game. 6-point lead still, Wildcats. Stager. To the wing it goes. Monfort tipped out of bounds by Markley.
it's a good job by Bethlehem defense there, switching off between Daniel Cole and Markley there. And Markley coming around and being able to tip the ball out then because the offensive player couldn't even see him.
Monfort, Cole harassing him. Tiger come off the screen. Cole picked him up. To Beam on top of the circle. Pass switching every screen. Here comes Haney off the screen. Pull-up jumper from him and it rolls out. Tipped around and we're going to get a foul that goes against. Looks like it'll go against Everett Benjamin. I think he was holding the rebound and trying to get after it.
Yeah, I think so.
4:21 to go. It's a very rapidly moving game this evening. We're in quarter number 3. Stager out on top.
Been a
Foster with him.
lot of action here in the third quarter, but we only had 2 baskets scored.
Haney to the rim. Markley pressures him, and that's why Alex Haney is the leading scorer on this team. He's got 6 now in this game. The lead goes to 4. Cole, 12-footer for Cole misses. Daniel's shot doesn't fall. St. Mary's can cut into the lead again. Haney gets a 3-look this time. And in the battle for the rebound, it's going to go against Parker Beam, and that's going to be Parker's 4th foul. second of the quarter for the Riders, and with that foul, Hayden Meinerding will check in. And also coming in will be Casey Gross. Each team has played 7 tonight.
It's been a very, very physical game. Under the boards and even out front. There's a lot of hand checking and a lot of hands all over the place.
Well, this was Gross guarding him. Just checked in a moment ago. Welch over midcourt. Cole. Skip pass inside. Got a screen and Benjamin scored on the back cut, and his coach is going to take a timeout. 3:29 to go in the third. Bath takes a timeout. You're watching high school tournament basketball on WOSN. Our scoreboard is brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Lima, Wapak, Delphos, and St. Mary's. Call Lee's for all your catering needs. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, where home style happens here. Bath takes their first time out with a 6-point lead. Got a good back screen that time for a layup.
That was a perfect play all the way around, and just confused St. Mary's on that play and left him wide open underneath there just to lay it up there.
St. Mary's basketball out of bounds. Coach White took the timeout. Guess what that was about. He's made a change of some type. As it will be inbounded by Brendan Stager. Pass going to stay man-to-man.
They're doing a great job of switching off, although
wing pass, Stager. Welch picks him up on a switch. Markley's been trying to guard Haney the entire game, and Markley slipped. Haney got away from him. Here comes a screen. Markley will switch out this time on to Gross. Skip pass. Headed to the rim that time was Meinerding, and he got cut off. Good pace of possession, St. Mary's. These teams committed 2 fouls in the quarter.
is trying to get it on the inside, but the Wildcats doing just a great job of shutting down that middle. There's just no place in there to go.
This is a three from Stager, and the rebound comes to Welch. And Coach White's yelling, push it. Welch into the lane. And Bensman gets a screen, goes to the rim. Here's Foster's move to the goal. Cole gets a three out of the corner that rams. How many he's had that goes in and out
I'll tell you what, that's at least three now that I know.
Here's Stager to the rim. Welch tries to pick him up, and we're going to get a blocking foul and 2 shots. That goes against Zach Welch. Good move to the goal.
And that's all you can do if you're St. Mary's. You just got to get more aggressive to go to that basket and try to draw fouls if nothing else, because you're just not getting open looks under there.
60% free throw shooter on the season is Brendan Stager. And makes that one. He's got 3 points in the game. And while we have a moment, Don, sent out a request to both coaches for stats, and they came back very, very rapidly. And we certainly appreciate coaches that do that, so we can talk about their players and give accolades where due. Stager again, and makes that one as well. And back to a 4-point game. First quarter, much like the third and first, very similar. Both teams low scoring and solid defense. Ball's tipped. And steal. Gross gets it. And he stepped on the sidelines with Markley pressuring him. Good hands up by St. Mary's.
Yeah, just great defense by both these teams. Man, I've been impressed all day long because, yeah, they're switching off quickly. They're getting into positions. They're not letting anybody get on the inside. They're challenging the guys on the outside.
Foster top by the volleyball line. Now Markley. Will turn and look. Jackson Foster gets a three, bounces around. Good check out by St. Mary's and a good rebound. Brendan Stager will push the other way. Haney, ball fakes. Spin move.
Oh, nice move.
And Welch rebounds. Wildcats with numbers. Welch to the rim. Floater. Zach Welch scores in transition. His first basket. And it's back to 6 points again. It has been most of the quarters, 4 or 6, the whole quarter it seems like. On the wing goes to Monfort. Big 11 points in the first half. Steger gets a screen. And Gross. Hey, trying to post up inside. He's got Welch on his back. Here's Gross inside. Steger gets another three look and goes and gets his own rebound. Good play by him.
Certainly was.
And Coach Blackburn just yelled, bring it out. We want last shot of the quarter. Down 6.
Both teams have been 0 for 4 here in the second half. In this third quarter from three-point range, neither one of them was able to hit from out there.
It was 6 at halftime, St. Mary's. And it went over and back. So Bath will get it back with 13.1 to go in this quarter. It was 6 at halftime. Wildcats would like to push it to 8 or 9 with the final shot here of this quarter.
You got to watch Jackson Foster and Daniel Cole on this one here. Cole's had at least three baskets go all the way down and come right back out again.
Jackson Foster trapped on the wing. Now Welch in the corner, lobs it back out front. Bounce pass inside, and Markley went to the rim before he had the basketball, and we will end quarter 3 the same way we ended quarter number 2. The Wildcats up 6. You're watching high school tournament basketball, WOSN. Bath High School scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Lima, Wapak, Delphus, and St. Mary's. Call Lee's for all your catering needs. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, where home style happens here. A 6-point quarter for each team, Dar.
Rough shooting quarter, though, for both teams, too, because both combined 5 for 20 in that third quarter, 0 for 8 from three-point range between the two of them. So a tough, now you can give credit to the defense on a lot of that too, but you know, they just not been able to hit a basket that in the third quarter.
Logan Markley inbounds. He has 11 to lead Bath. Ryan Monfort has 11 to lead St. Mary's. Foster on the volleyball line. Markley gets a screen, gets backdoor cut, and Logan Markley scores points, 12 and 13 on the set play coming out of the break. Wildcats go up 8. To the wing.
St. Mary's just needs to buy a basket here. They got to score in this possession. They can't let this one get out of hand.
Haney on the wing, splits the double team. Into the lane he goes. Wagner tried to go baseline, he couldn't get there. Devin Steigers had a good basketball game. Nice pass to Haney. That was a well-executed play. Alexander Haney has 8 in the game now.
Yeah, four in each half so far.
Markley, top of the circle. Logan trying to fight his way inside, lost control of the basketball.
Turnover number 4 for the Wildcats tonight.
And Steger with the basketball. Coming off a screen was Peyton Geiger. Welch out pressure. Monfort, 11 points lead St. Mary's. Looked inside to Steger, but couldn't get it to him.
You wonder, Mark, how much energy they've used up already in 3 quarters. How many openings are going to be underneath the basket now?
Monfort trying to get away from Welch, and steal by Markley. Numbers Wildcats, he and Foster. Markley to the rim. And Markley's going to get an and one opportunity. Logan's got 14 and 15, and now looking at 16. The foul goes to Alex Haney. Alex's first foul. Markley missed his only free throw opportunity this evening. He's got 15. He averages 16.9, so he'll be right about that average if he knocks this one in, which he does. And his coach takes a timeout. 6:11 to go in the game. Wildcats up 9. You're watching high school tournament basketball at WOSN. Tonight's game is presented by Superior Credit Union, home of the Spirit checking account, and the official sponsor of the Western Buckeye League. Logan Markley has 5 points in the quarter, and that has pushed his team to a 38-29 lead, and his coach has taken his second timeout.
Yeah, he's such an emotional player. I mean, he's out there working hard on every play out there, and you can see it. Even when he drives to the basket, he just kind of lowers it down and just pulls his way through there. And got called for a charge on one of them, but hey, that's a chance you take when you're going to go that hard to the basket.
He's a physically strong young man as a junior. I don't get the vote, obviously, but when I look at the Western Buckeye League, he's got to be a first-team All-Leaguer. In my vote, anyway. Not that I get one. That vote's going to take place on Sunday, by the way. Wildcats going to look at a 2-3 zone this time. First time they've gotten away from a man-to-man. See how St. Mary's reacts to this for the first time.
Well, they're going to force St. Mary's to take some shots from the outside, which they haven't been very successful at hitting. So,
and because of that, Coach Blackburn says we're going to take a timeout with 5:50 to go. We're going to talk about this zone we're looking at. Back in a moment. Watching high school tournament basketball, WOSN. Coach Jordan Blackburn has taken his second timeout of the game. Both teams have taken 2 timeouts. In the basketball game, have 3 remaining. See if half plays okay. We just want to talk about our zone. We'll go back man-to-man.
We'll go back man-to-man.
See how Coach White chooses to handle that. So we're going to come back in your 2-3 zone.
You love to watch coaches when they got clipboards in their hand and they're diagramming plays because it's half the time just racing it.
Steger on the top. He wears number 23. Senior's had a big game. Got to get the Monfort to her. He's made 3 threes tonight. He wears number 11. Had a great first half. Skip pass around. Steger looking to penetrate. This 3 is going to go up from Minerdink. Bounces around. Rebound inside. And almost an and one opportunity as Parker Beam gets a rebound and it's fouled going up the score. The foul. Zach Welch's second. And to the free throw line we go. Parker Beam, he's 1 for 2 there this evening. Each team has 1 foul here in quarter 4 as that bounces out. 6'2" sophomore. Coach White just sent some instructions in with Daniel Cole. That one bounces hard into Foster's hands. So an empty possession for St. Mary's after a timeout. Half trying to take a double-digit lead for the first time in the game. Welch with the basketball, hands off to Foster.
They can be very patient right now. They don't have to push it. They've got the lead and the clock on their advantage.
Welch on the wing. Steger has him. Finally, Logan Markley. Beam's got him. Beam's got 4 fouls. Markley skip pass. Cole gets a 3 out of the corner. That one bounces long and into the hands of Alex Haney.
Steger can't buy a basket tonight.
4:40 to go. Steger into the lane. Nope. Markley has to retrieve it, and then Haney comes off the screen. Pass going back man-to-man. This possession after the missed shot the other end. And throws it to Ryan. Good defense by the Wildcats. And what looked like a steal opportunity for Markley ends up being a foul on St. Mary's. And it goes to Brennan Steger, his first. Team's second. Back into the game comes Caden Geiger and Casey Gross. Also back into the game will come Dagan Hawkins for that. Let's see. A little discussion at the scorers table. So Hawkins finally gets into the basketball game and Ryan comes out. Sid Ryan, senior, 6'5".
One of the few seniors on this Bath team. They only have 3 seniors on Bath's team and only 2 seniors on the St. Mary's team, so a lot of young talent out there.
Welch looks, finally finds Markley. Logan Goes it to Cole and then to Hawkins, who just checked in a moment ago. Pass inside. Nice pass. Ends up into the hands of punting Daniel Cole. The Wildcats get a basket. His third point, the Wildcats go up 11. First time anybody's had a 10-point or more lead. And with that, St. Mary's will take a timeout. 3:53 to go in the fourth. You're watching high school basketball, WOSN. You can stream the WSN channel anytime, anywhere for only $8 per month. Download the Roku or Apple TV or sign up at app.wsn.tv. Wildcats up 11. St. Mary's takes their third timeout.
Boy, that last set right there by Bath was such a pretty thing all the way around. I mean, they found each one, crisp passes, found the guy open underneath. Man, it just looked like clockwork.
What I like to call a hockey assist.
Yeah, man.
A pass to the guy who made the pass. Set the whole thing up. 2 assists in hockey. I don't know why you can't in basketball.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
St. Mary's trailing by 11. Some points now. Just 29 in the game for them. And we are under 4 to go in this one. And comes off a screen and slips the screen. Tried to get inside and couldn't. Haney got open that time as Ryan went to the floor. Bass back man-to-man as they did the last possession. Played a couple possessions of his own. That was there's a lob inside the beam. It rolls it in. Good slip screen for him. He's got 5 in the game. Markley in the middle. Here's Foster on the wing. Sets, goes to the rim. Passes to Ryan. Drops a dime into the hands of Jaden Ryan. He's got 9 now.
That's his first basket of the second half, but 9 points tonight.
Really good vision from Jackson Foster. That's a score like he typically does tonight, but done a lot of other things for the Wildcats. Stager comes off the screen. Tries to get inside. Ryan cuts him off. There's Minerding inside, and he lost it out of bounds. Jaden Ryan stepped up to defend. Dagan Hawkins re-enters, as does Ryan Monfort, as does Kate Geiger.
11 turnovers now for the Rough Riders tonight.
2:49 to go. There's a pass to Markley. Hawkins, Foster. Spin move in the lane. Jackson Foster scores as they just skate right through the press with good passing. 13-point lead for the Wildcats, biggest of the game.
That's 5 points now for Foster, his first basket of the second half.
And then he just cut off Steiger, who wanted to get inside. Steiger misses a 3, and then Foster goes and gets the rebound. He has had a wonderful start here to quarter number 4.
He doesn't show like he's being hampered at all by that ankle.
Yeah, and Hawkins traveled against pressure. Here comes Ryan back into the game. A little offense, defense with him and Dagan Hawkins.
I've just got Bath down for 5 turnovers tonight, which is outstanding for this team, averaging almost 11 turnovers a game.
Against the St. Mary's team, which has defended well.
Oh, absolutely.
Steiger wanted to get a 3. Ryan got back to him. Here's Haney coming off the screen. He's going to spin in the lane. Averages 14 a game, and Ryan blocked his shot. Haney gets it in the corner with Markley guarding him, and a hard fall in the corner down there. I think Haney went down hard, and what we get? We get a timeout by St. Mary's, right? For the official to make the call. And that is correct. St. Mary's takes a timeout. 1:57 to go in the fourth. We're watching high school tournament basketball on WOSN. Timeout was called by St. Mary's. That's their 4th. That little problem in the corner, Dar. They knocked over the St. Mary's water bucket.
Oh.
So the big Gatorade buckets on the floor. They spent some time cleaning that up. That was still St. Mary's 4th timeout. Here's Haney with the basketball against Markley. St. Mary's needs some points. They're down 13. They've got just 10 points in the second half.
Yeah, they're just not shooting well here in the second half. They're just not getting shots at all.
Monfort. Cole got to him in a hurry. Stager's trying to get to the rim against Ryan. Turnaround jumper. Rolls out. Foster high for the rebound and lost his balance and fell. Was that an ankle? Nope, just lost his balance. I was afraid that ankle had gone on him again. He missed the opening half. Jackson rolled an ankle and did something to it. Missed most of the second half, this second quarter. Haney into the lane against Markley. And Beam gets a pass from Haney. It rolls out and Ryan rebounds. And this time the Wildcats will walk it up. Logan Markley wisely just pulls it back out. We're going to run some clock. St. Mary's has just 2 timeouts in the half. They can foul if they choose. And Coach Dre White takes a timeout. We're going to keep it right here as we go through our timeout. Bath takes their 3rd timeout of the game, and they do so with 1:11 to go. And with a 13-point lead at 44-31. Dar, the winner of this game, goes to Findlay next week, where they will play the winner of Elida and Van Wert. Those 2 teams will play at Elida on Friday night, so we'll know more about that as the weekend progresses. Lots of basketball at WSN this weekend.
Lots of basketball.
Yeah, it's a great time of year.
Like 19 games, I think I heard Nick say next
like
week.
That.
But, well, I'll tell you what, St. Mary's just had a rough second half. It's 4 for 19 for shooting in the second half, and they're just not able to get the ball in there at all. When they get anywhere close to the basket, it seems like there's 2 or 3 Bath guys standing right there.
It'll be Bath basketball out of bounds. I know I go Friday night, I go down to Marion Local. They will play Allen East on Saturday. I have a ladies game between Lima Senior and Elida. That will be from Columbus Grove, and that's a district championship game in girls basketball. It's my weekend.
I'm heading for Elida tomorrow.
Yep.
Elida and Van Wert. So we'll know tomorrow
that's
night.
A really good basketball game.
Yeah, that should be a real good one.
Elida won that one in the regular season, but just by 5. And this is a more veteran, experienced team from Van Wert right now. Markley with the basketball. Welch. Wildcats playing keep away, and there's going to be foul number 3 of the quarter. Let's see who gets that assessed to them. Looks like it's going to go to Brennan Stager. His 2nd. Team's 3rd. They can foul 1 more time, but Bath still will not get a chance to shoot free throws. Welch looks, and finally throws it in the backcourt to Jackson Foster, and he will be fouled by Alex Haney. Alex Haney will pick up his 2nd foul. And that is team foul 4, so the next one will put the Wildcats at the free throw line.
It's been a tough defensive game for both teams. I mean, both teams played really well defensively.
Welch gets it over midcourt, where he'll be fouled by Brennan Stager. Brennan's 3rd in the free throw line. We'll go Daniel Cole. Zach Welch. Good move by Daniel. Go stand at the free throw line.
Yeah, really.
The referee hands you the ball. Instead it goes to Zach Welch. And Zach makes his first free throw. 3 points in the game for him. Back into the game comes some firepower for Coach Blackburn, Ryan Monfort, and Caden Geiger.
Welch with 3 points all here in the second half. And he's hit his average.
Bensman comes into the basketball game for Bath. A little bit more size. Welch makes both free throws and makes it a 15-point lead under a minute to go. Monfort, Stager again. Senior pulls up from the 3-point line. That's short. Rebound to Jaden Ryan, and Jaden will be fouled.
I think Jaden's hit his average rebounds per game.
He's had a good game. He's got a chance to make a pair of free throws. If he does, he'll be a double-figure score. He's got 9 right now. He made a free throw earlier in the game. Free throw, the foul went to Ryan Monfort. It's his first. And again, 2 free throws now, Jaden Ryan. Back to the rim it goes.
Well, he releases that really high on his free throws, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Second free throw, Jaden Ryan. And he is a double-figure scorer now with 10. And his coach is going to take a timeout. And then next week, Gar, it's district action for the boys, regional action for the girls. Guess we have to wait and see which girls teams win over the weekend before we know where we'll be headed next weekend with their play. And somewhat the same case for boys. We try to figure out who might win and set up where we might go for games next week. It's a huge week next week. District week for boys, regional week for girls is always our biggest week of
it's
telecast
crazy,
at WSN.
It's crazy. I mean, but yeah, we'll have people everywhere covering games for everybody. So if you like basketball, this is the time of year.
Yep. My preliminary idea is I'll be in Findlay next week for this Division 4 tournament, Northwest Region number 1, Northwest District number 1, and we just have to see how all that plays out. We'll see wins over the weekend, and sales and all that. Get your business sponsored on WSN if you want, 419-339-4444. Glad to talk to you about getting your business on our station next week as well. 37.9 to go in this one. Bath has taken another timeout. They have one remaining, both teams do. It's been a big quarter, fourth quarter for the Wildcats. Haney gets a three look, and that's one of the few good looks they've had in the second half. Cole rebounds, this is Welch. And his coach is yelling, hold it up right there. Hawkins in the corner. His coach says, bring it back out. And back. Coach Blackburn says we're going to call off our efforts to attack as well. And Bath will take a victory over St. Mary's 47-31 and move into district action next week. Well, I'm looking at my scorebook. I see 10 points in the second half for St. Mary's. He had 6 in the third quarter and just 4 in the fourth quarter, led in scoring night by Ryan Monfort. He got all those in the first half.
Yeah, they just couldn't nod by anything in the second half. Great defense all night long by the Bath Wildcats. I was really impressed with their defense. Both teams played very well on defense, but Bath just really shut down St. Mary's from ever getting any kind of clean looks at all. Montford, like you said, got his points in the first half, but he didn't do anything in the second half. Couldn't even get an open look.
Ryan Monford did have 11. The next leading scorer for St. Mary's is senior Alex Haney, who had 7 points, 8 points. Look for the scoreboard. Finally found the other basket. He had 8. I thought it was a really solid effort for St. Mary's for about 2.5 to 3 quarters, and they were right in it heading into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and you wonder how much steam they lost because they played tough defense that whole, like I said, 2.5 quarters worth, and they had to use a lot of energy up just to stay in this game. But Bath has just really impressed me lately.
I agree.
mean, they have just come on strong here. I think this is like 7 out of the last 8 that they've won. They've gotten balanced scoring from guys, and when one guy is off the night, Daniel Polkin seems to play a basket for a long time. And Foster got hurt, and then he comes back in again. Of course, you can always count on Logan Markley to get his points, but just having those guys pick up the slack for each other. That's the biggest thing for this gray white team.
Bath will go to 14-9 on the season. Quarter scores of 9, 18, 6, and 14. Led in scoring by Logan Markley with 16. Jaden Ryan had 10. They will move to 14-9. They will play in the district tournament next week at Findlay on Tuesday evening. Thank our sponsors tonight. That will be the State Bank, Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, and Superior Credit Union. We want to pause for a moment and remember our friend and colleague, Derek Henry, who passed away just recently. Derek was a valued member of our WSN production team. He loved producing local high school sports, and above all, he loved Lord Jesus Christ and served him with all of his heart. All of us at WSN are heartbroken by this loss. Please join us in praying for the family of Derek Henry. You've been watching tournament basketball on WSN.